che venu sale.
Hello. How is everyone? Go back the way I came. Just check if there's any shinies. So I walked through here when I could not hear. Okay, no, got it. Alright, but so we'll suggest we are going to be looking for Grisham today because we are going to get to rank A. We're going to get to rank A today. I'm just like running around to check some stuff first. I don't know why I always pass by in front of this place. I always pass by it. I don't control what I do. I just constantly keep doing it. So, some reason my preferred pathway is always right in front of it. Weird. Time to get over to Emma. Emma! Mimi, hello! Hey, Mimi. Doing okay? Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is by your case, I've narrowed down a list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma. It's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Galaxy's opponent for their next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham, I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course we still do. I figured you'd say that. Okay. I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Ooh, we're fighting Emma. Hello, Mimi. Emma stayed out of the ZA Royale, but she's always got tons of detective work on her plate. But you ought to know, she's super strong. She is. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokemon that are given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. Okay, just go ahead and dig down. see about doing this. Little one. These are her off with one. I know she's gonna make them. I'm just gonna go ahead and do those mistakes. My Pokemon and I, we aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirits. Good thing those old guys are gonna see this. Oh, please. My other character beat up one of my mentors a lot in Pokemon battles. You're fine. Tell me, what do you two know of Team Flare? They're the group that caused a ton of trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. The group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, and now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios. So, it's not the old guard that we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was evolved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit I used. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham is one of the young trainers the Team Flare talked to. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the Zia Royale. Why? What then? There's no saying for sure. Not until I do more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab can tell you more about Grisham. Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Galaxy. This is gonna be fun. Up we go! I need to go to the director's office. That rat, that vile little man! Can't believe that mayor! It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. It's not even like I can tell him off. No, and he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the round. I'm acting director of this place. How come every single time we come up here, except to get the Cantonian stars, she's just raging? We keep coming in and immediately hearing her yell and hit her desk. Why? Why is this like that every single time? Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Zero. Zero, huh? Seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine. I used to be a part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. But there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it. But I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. You don't advertise it. Darling! You have to go away. Really? You don't advertise it? It's not like there's the Team Flare logo on the back of your laptop and on your chair. Yeah, you totally don't advertise it, my dear. Totally not. I totally believe you. And it's also not like you keep your visor from when you were an admin right on your desk. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me. I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all. So I don't hate the work. Sorry. Didn't mean for the sob story to spell out. You want to know about Gris, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the ZA Royale. But if you really got to know, you might want to try Nobu Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. What's that Nobu Cafe? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up research work too. Ow. Yeah, you definitely do not advertise you're a Team Flare. You definitely don't advertise that you're a Team Flare, my dear. Yep, totally not. You would never advertise such a thing. My goodness. I'm sorry, I'm just wanting to look at all these real quick. I'm looking at all more quests. At least 2 more quests I can grab. I'm not really caring though. Okay, time to go to Sentry Cove. Hello, you two. The only thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Isn't this entertaining? Looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. Quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Novu Cafe truck is indeed just a front. Truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Novu. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve. Goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale. Which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Can I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grisham, one of my comrades in Team Flare Novu. Let's just take this kid down. Right here, right now, when we still got the chance. Grisham, please do calm yourself. Novu Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Not going to lie, it was also obvious that they were Team Flare, because, look at the logo. That's Team Flare logo. That is just a rotated Team Flare logo. Alright, I need to go Beaver. Hold on. the spot I keep passing by. Now I'm walking there. I'm walking. Also, guys, look. The tower is completely covered now. It's full on covered. We don't get to see Lumio's tower anymore. We don't get to see Prism Tower. I'm not looking forward to impressing Skimmer here. Oh, look. We're going to the cafe. The closed rundown cafe. I keep passing by the front of. Huh. Huh. Hello, you two. Look at you. Eating like a good little one. I imagine you must be, asking yourself why we don't want to meet at such a place. This is Lysander Cafe. It is a very important place for anyone in Team Flare. And now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or, more rightly, for Team Flare Novu. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? My character? Not really. Only what they've heard. They've not ever witnessed it and they don't trust it. I don't really know. You don't even know? Of course you don't. How could someone like you ever understand? Marcel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. They're nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Novu. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Just get rid of her. Get rid of them. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward those of us who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is. But some harden their hearts in response, like Grisham did, is done here. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grisham once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match. Which I must ask, please, won't you grant Grisham the battle she desires? Sure. Come on, Grisham. No, I'm just keeping Sam. Fight me. I will and I'll win. Let's go. What is my cat doing? I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in this CA Royale. just to ensure everything happens there. Oh, and there's the Mega Pyroar. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Goodbye. This is ridiculous. Hey, lost. Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace. One who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee drink. Voila! One Ember Roast, her signature drink at Nobu Cafe. Really? On such customer service smile so quickly. I envy them to a degree. This should have picked up the Pokemon who bowed for us as well. Now that you're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare. What it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Okay, hold on. I need to get my cat out of my room. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew delusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. We in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. Now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, how laughable. My apologies. Imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word I've said. That is why I invite you, Galaxy. Witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame! They literally had such a simple way to get into their base. Genuinely. I remember this. I was looking at that when I was younger. I was like, why is it so simple? That's such a generic phrase. Like, imagine if someone was, like, if a kid in a cafe back then was, like, describing a book and they said in a phrase this was it was open sesame. Then that would have just opened in front of all their customers. Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. It was down there we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That's where we learned the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes. You are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done, and before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. I'll be fine. Genuinely, I do understand their distaste for AZ. Because when I was younger, I was not happy with AZ myself because of AZ creating the weapon. I'm not even going to lie. Now, I adore AZ because Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and X and Y are what got me into Pokemon. I figure enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you down Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Oh god, the memories here. No! Oh, memories. Alright. Basically, we need to find a way to get this elevator. Okay. What's us? Please come out with me. I need support. Yeah, that's why I need support. Yeah, you know, here. Let's turn on the power over here. Alright, this power is on. Teleporters, no. Literally, I've already seen this once, but still affects my heart to see all this again. Oh my god. Oh my god. I remember how much fun I had going through all the different teleporters around here. But I was also constantly so upset because I didn't know where each teleporter went. It was honestly a lot of fun in this area, in X and Y. I feel like I should really do a series or something where I go through X and Y. This would actually be pretty fun. That would actually be pretty fun, and those of you who never saw anything for X and Y could finally see something for it. No, you don't see me! Oh. It'll be an interesting, if I do it, it will be an interesting trip of nostalgia for me. And it will be something new for you guys. Because then you guys get to see what happened 5 years before this game. At least in this one, this stuff is a lot simpler. This stuff is a lot more simple than it was in the other one. This stuff is a lot more simple. You know where each of these go a lot more easily. You don't get that in the other one. You don't get that in X and Y. Okay. Put it here. Yep, power up this area now. Get this one out, cause yeah. Nope. Not really caring if I catch these guys. Alright, so that's this area powered on. Okay. And then we go on there. Nothing here for us besides that stuff, so we just continue on with the teleporting. And that is... And we go right here, right where the power was. Also, my cat's back in my room. My dad came in and he brought my cat back when my cat just left. Okay, nothing there. Here's where the power is here. Power time. Okay, that's the purple area powered up. Oh. No, you don't see me. That's why you don't see me. I'm like checking around to make sure. We're at I think we're going to the area with the car box. Okay, there's another hound dream over there. I gotta be careful of that. My cat's staring at me. How about you leave me alone? Oh. Oh my god, that actually looks creepy! That actually looks creepy! I had to get the alpha Arbot. I had not checked this, so I was scared that there was gonna be a freaking Noivern there. Oh, I'm so glad that there wasn't. Oh, look, yours. Yank. Mine now. Whoops. Second too late. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me get my cat out of here. Alright, I'm back. Oh my god. Oh, but I genuinely remember so much of this place. Hold up, I'm going back to a certain area. The one part of this freaking labs I kept constantly going back through. Hold on. I kept always going in here. But the other spot was over this way. You just completely did not go into this room. What's this one? Just give me a bell dumb. What the heck? Right here in X and Y is basically your recovery area. This is where you would go to recover your Pokemon. You would sleep in one of the beds and heal up there. I remember coming to this spot so much in X and Y because I kept almost dying. Oh, freaking hell, you're back. You two are back. Okay. So I need to go quick because those things are starting to respawn. This section is also very much nostalgia. Simply because they would have us do this in the original one too. We had to run everywhere to get the freaking elevator keycard. Nature Slash. Goodbye, Slash. Oh my god, this place is totally trash. this section is really wanting me to do an X and Y thing. It's really making me want to do an X and Y playthrough. Or at least randomizer. Let's go to 2. I think it wants us to go down to 3, but I want to go down to 2. Yeah, it wants us to go to 3. Oh, look, AZ's cell. That is very out of context. But, they ended up capturing AZ 5 years ago, and this is where they kept him. They kept him right here. I remember we had to go down here, come all the way over there to talk to him, and then to go down to freaking floor 3. Too many memories. Help me. Help me. It's pitch black in here. Some of the machinery powered on in response to your presence. Oh god, the buttons. Oh god. Ah! Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years ago, 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found on this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosinge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. We have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Which file would you like to review? Fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. Your freedom? You got freedom now? This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, in radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon and that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life, and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities even science has not been able to decode. What would happen if the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Which file would you like to review? Shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, number of Pokemon and people will continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet, until no more life can be sustained. When there's only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Hey, Zygarde. They didn't quite list you as legendary now, did they? You have learned the secret of the ultimate weapon. How truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Why, Zygarde would seem to wish I had come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly, is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, in the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. The ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, but I cannot recall the cause of it. Yourself? Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. Me right here. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area, the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. Stop the device, protect the city. Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, Tao will enter a frenzied state, similar to Rogue Mech Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth their full power. This is the truth I know. And now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ. Then, do what must be done. I'm sorry, I'm still caught up with nostalgia because I remember right down here we had to make a choice between blue and red for the buttons. The choice didn't end up mattering, but they still made us make that choice. Why is my memory so good with Pokemon? Stop it! Give me freedom. No, the choice specifically that you had to make, them, wasn't just between blue and red. The head scientist said that one button will activate the ultimate weapon, the other will deactivate it. So we had to make a choice. Try and figure out which one would do it. Which one would turn off the ultimate weapon. It didn't end up mattering in the end, because the freaking guy still turned it on. But yeah, that was the choices we had to make. Hello, Grisham and Griselle. Did you see Lysander? He's still down there. To think that he is still alive. Yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Griselle, There will be a time for such things later. Come here, Galaxy. You don't know now the truth of AZ's sins. So I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we could be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage. If we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect the Lumios, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet, we too became pariahs in the eyes of society, and Team Flare was disbanded. We couldn't just leave Lumios. This city is our home too. We love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumios better, make all of Kalos better. In Novu Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee for those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumios' people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer, battling my way up to the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then, I'll be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. I go back to Hotel Z. Oh yeah, no, Sam, if you saw Team Flare freaking back in X and Y, oh my god. I love Red. Genuinely, I love Red. But Team Flare back then, oh god. Oh god, oh god, that was too much. Genuinely, back then, it was way too much Red on Team Flare. Oh my gosh. What was essentially, Sam, is Team Flare back then wore red blazers or suit coats, red slacks, white button-up shirt. I think their shoes were black. The guys had short red hair with a flame kind of thing right at their bangs. So that's going up. And the girls would have red hair in pigtails, in flame kind of things going up as well in the back of their head, along with black sunglasses. They were fashion monstrosities. Genuinely. I adore Team Flare, to a degree, but their outfits were, oh god, no. I do not like Team Flare's design. Why did Lysander put them in that? Why did Lysander put them in full red? I slightly wish that they had a picture somewhere of the old Team Flare uniform that I would show you. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is them, Sam. Do you see why I say that they are fashion monstrosities? Oh god. Like, I adore red, but not that much red and that bright. The least they could have done is have the reds be different shades. Like, come on. Have it be at least different shades of red, not just one consistent red through everything. Come on, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's especially that bright of red. Oh yeah, Sam, did you notice the little Zarawa with me? You notice the little Hussein Zarawa on the screen? Oh my god, Sam. I love the color red, but even I know when it's too much. Also, before we go back, okay, it's this one. Oh, okay. Give me a sec. Sorry, I had to check something. There we go. I have my red shirt. Ah, I have my red shirt now. Let's go. Okay. Hello, AZ. Okay, I'm coming out here to talk to you. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you are following up on. Imagine you've learned much on my tale by now. Is that right? Hello, you three. Oh, hey, Galaxy. Did you manage to find Grisham? He's the guy from the cafe. No kidding? No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Seems he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group Team Flare Novu. And he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Novu Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on at the Prism Tower. Is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes. I've also been thinking it is time to I talk to you all about it. Come, and speak on the roof. Galaxy, you know the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysander Labs. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. My Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life. So that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. Got back what I had loved most. My rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I love. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to this senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens and poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years.
Seriously? For 3,000 whole years?
During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. Perhaps make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Agni, or Anji, is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Anji, give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I've done. I dreamed of the day to use Agni, Anji, here, after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass. But that was because we were living in a time of peace. And now, Anji, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power. Even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part. I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That ship awoke Kanji and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. Pokemon suffer. People come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. The mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette. Together, reach the control panel within Anji. I never would have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. Tower, too. So, we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again for 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, easy. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. It doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs. I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. Do you realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I hear you, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Galaxy, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you gotta go beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. Knew we could count on you, Galaxy. Whoever Grisham's and Team Flare or Novu's deal is, it won't stop us from stopping the tower. Now, it's time to go see Grisham about your promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MC. Luckily, I already have a challenger's ticket. So glad I got myself that before. Yeah. There we go.
Froggy. Froggy Day. Hello, Grisel and Grisham.
Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yes, how about you? Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of ZA Royale anyway? They're fighting for Floette. Yeah, we know all about Old Man and that black flower Floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone. Giselle, please, it's too far. But it is true that you, Galaxy, don't have any real ties to the city. What reason does some outsider like you have to protect Lumios? I've come to love this city. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. That still pales before my own desire. I emerge victorious from this battle. I'll become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect this city from the tower. I'll restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I'll make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot. Battle to go.
Okay, well we know he's gonna be using Charizard.
Challenger's ticket verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet, you think you'll be able to save Lumios.
Honestly, this is what it is. I'll free you from your past. You need to let go.
May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, your dark flames pour forth.
Hello, Kangaroo! I tried to go heal. It did not let me. No, back to eat. Back to eat. Sleep time again. Well, big time for you know as well. here, Charizard. Come on.
I wasted you. Nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and throw it all away, Charizard. Okay, this is the one that's right. You suddenly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying. Yeah, those three of my ones went down. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. Let's go! I'm at the top! You lost. But Charizard and the rest of the team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Fire. Leave behind Lumiose itself. And free ourselves from such a heavy burden. Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real. That world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us. And they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there is true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, care he showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Galaxy. Please take care of Prism Tower in our city. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nova exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM.
Oh, a move I'm never going to use.
Then, come back at Novu Cafes anytime. I'll make you one of those flamethrower roasts you like.
I do always order the flamethrower roast. I do always order that.
Hello, Zygarde. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Good.
Hey, darling.
Grisham. Seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. Bye-bye. Unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to check the city. Or rather, not the city itself, for every living being here in Lumiose.
I do not need to get that close to your face.
Guess what? I made it to rank A too.
Whoa! You both reached rank A at the same day?
It must have helped you two a lot. I have strong teammates like each other to train with. With the 2 A-rank trainers, we'll be able to take care of the tower for sure.
Big yes to that.
I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation.
I wonder who Floette will choose.
Floette, what is it? What's wrong?
Oh. What's going on? Floette?
Wait, Floette, looks like she's in pain? The tower. Is it Angie that is affecting you?
What?
Looks like she'll be okay. I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. If that's true enough, that's true enough. We'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong.
Yeah. Now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all.
You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and this world will be safe in your hands.
Uh-oh, it says that night instead of the next day. Guys! It always says the next day instead of saying that night. That's a rude awakening if I've ever seen one! How did we get dressed that quickly? Did we go to sleep in our clothes?
Galaxy, are you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator.
Okay, time to go!
Good, everyone's okay.
What even was that? An earthquake?
No, something to do with the Prism Tower. Looks like things taking a turn for the worse. Canary's streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof. We gotta see for ourselves.
Yeah, take your time, elevator. Not like anything urgent's happening. Normally, I'd say the slowness is part of the janky charm. Here we go.
Getting all 4 of us, this poor little elevator, will be a squeeze. Hello, AZ.
Hazy, Floette, you're okay.
We are fine. And I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Angie some way. So I came up to view the tower. Look there.
Oh my! All the scaffolding's gone down! You guys remember how early in the stream the tower was completely covered? Yeah, that explosion was all of that cover being broken down. Angie, he knocked off all of that. Oh my gosh, Prism Tower!
No, there's no construction workers. No construction workers were hurt. It's just all their work.
Down the drain.
I really don't like the look of that glow. time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, or Anji, goes rogue as well. What'll happen? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting. It will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the city. He'll be alright, AZ. Team MC's gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinny. This about the tower? It is. Situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. On it. We'll head out now.
Love the fact that both of us have like a similar bang.
We have similar bangs, my dears. Okay, Team MZ. Let's regroup inside Trico Plaza. Once Floette has Mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower. Power of Anji. And the tower can assume the form it has always intended to take. Anji Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form. We are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar.
Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, Easy.
You wish for me to cook? That's a fine idea. I'm familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Galaxy. I'm so grateful that our paths crossed.
Oh. No. This little one's back. Oh, and into my bag it goes. It returned to my bag. Just gonna take a picture of this because I will not be able to get a picture of this again when I actually need to take it. Alright, I'll ask you guys this. Initially, I plan to do this section of this on Thursday. Would you guys rather I did it tonight so we can see the conclusion of the story since we're so close to it? Or do you want me to save it for Thursday? I'm fine with going with either. Hello, hello, people. Are you there? I need opinions. Come on. I ended up on the hedge. While I wait for replies, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in here. Okay, not a large one. Just extra large. Normal cry as well. Let's see if either of these actually work. Or any of these. Oh! Oh, this one's an apple. I can't use that one. No! What is an extra large variety? Heck. I can only assume you guys are busy. You're not gonna be replying. So we'll probably save this for Thursday. And I hope you guys did enjoy. And I will see you guys next time. Oh yeah, this became a wild zone. This became a wild zone over here. Where we fought the Mega Venusaur. Alright. Bye bye for now, everyone. Bye.